You may be seated. This is a day of celebration, and we've gathered today in the love of friends and family to celebrate the joining together of these two special people. Ian Shane Maka and Shen Shu stand before you today as two, but they will leave as one, united in marriage. Marriage is not an end, but a beginning. It's not a perfect beginning. It's not even a clean slate. Marriage is a process that requires growth. It is a bold step into an unknown future. It is risking who we are for the sake of who we can be. These two are willing to take that risk because they believe in their love. Ian and Shen, what you promise to each other today must be renewed again tomorrow and every day that follows. Nothing is easier than speaking words, but nothing is harder than living them day by day. At the end of this ceremony, legally, you will be husband and wife. But still, you must decide each and every day to commit yourselves to one another. And I encourage you to make that decision and keep on making it, for one of the most important things in life is to love and to be loved. Ian, will you accept Shen as your wife, your best friend, and your faithful companion for life? Will you give her your whole heart without reservation? And will you promise to do everything in your power to strengthen this bond of love with the best of all that you are from this day forward? I will. That's the right answer. Shen, will you accept Ian as your husband, your best friend, and your faithful companion for life? Will you give your whole heart to him without reservation? And will you promise to do everything within your power to strengthen this bond of love with the best of all that you are from this day forward? I will. Who then gives Shen to be married to Ian? All right. Once upon a time, a boy and a girl fell in love and decided to get married. And so they did, and they lived happily ever after. The end. Now, don't we all wish it was that simple? We all want that fairy tale ending, and Ian and Shen's love story is what brings them here today. A time to look back on and smile on all of the moments that have brought them to this moment today. And a time to look ahead to all of those moments that are yet to come. We are all here because we want them to share those moments. We're here to hope with you. We're here to support you and to remind you that love isn't just happily ever after. Love is the experience of writing your own story together. It isn't just one moment, and it isn't just this moment. It's every moment. Big ones like your first kiss, or saying I love you, or getting engaged. But it's mostly millions of little ones that come between the big moments, like falling asleep next to each other, making dinner together, spending holidays with family, getting a big hug when you come home from work. These everyday moments fuse together into one big experience. And even though this experience today is incredible and words fail us as we try to explain it, that's the way it is with love. It's meant to be felt, not described. But Trying to describe love is probably our favorite pastime because we spend so much time taking the words that we have, writing stories and poems and songs about love. And even though we describe love in different ways, and even though love can look different from one person to the other, we all know love when we see it. And we see that love in the two of you. Ian and Shen, you each hold the key to your beloved's heart. But you also hold in your hand the key to love. And it is the key to love that unlocks the heart of your beloved. And so, what is the key to love? Well, let me explain it this way from a little reading that's entitled The Key to Love. And it says, the key to love is understanding, the ability to comprehend not only the spoken word, but those unspoken gestures, the little things that say so much by themselves. The key to love is forgiveness, to accept each other's faults and pardon mistakes without forgetting, but with remembering what you learned from them. The key to love is sharing, facing your good fortunes as well as the bad together, both conquering problems, forever searching for ways to intensify your happiness. The key to love is giving, without thought of return, but with the hope of just a simple smile, and by giving in, but never giving up. The key to love is respect, realizing that you are two separate people with different ideas, that you don't belong to each other, but you do belong with each other and share a mutual bond. The key to love is inside all of us. It takes time and patience to unlock all the ingredients that will take you to its threshold. It is the continual learning process that demands a lot of work, but the rewards are more than worth the effort, and that is the key to love. Ian, Shen, the two of you have chosen to write your own wedding vows that declare your love and the depth of your commitment to each other. And so, Ian, will you share your vow with Shen?
Shen, when we first met, I knew there was something different. After our first date, I thought to myself, how could I have possibly spent 6 hours talking to this girl? It felt like no time at all. After we started seeing each other more, I knew there was something special. Something that few people find in their life. As we've gotten to know each other better, both in sadness and in happiness, I knew it was always supposed to be. You pick me up when I'm low, and you share in my happiness, even when it's not the same thing that makes you happy. I promise that I will always be that person for you, because I know because I know it's just as important to you as it is to me. I vow that I will always be someone you can trust, someone that you can always count on, and someone that will always be there, both in sadness and in happiness. I look forward to spending the rest of my life with you who always makes me laugh, who I know I can count on, who will always be by my side through thick and
You're my best friend, love of my life, and my soulmate. I take you as my husband and my life companion. As I give you my hand to hold, I promise you I will always by your side to laugh with you, cry with you, and grow with you. I will trust you and respect you. I promise to love you who you are now and then who you are yet to become. I promise to listen to you and learn from you, to support you and accept your support. promise to be patient and to remember that all things between us are rooted in love. I promise to share my whole heart with you and to remember to show you how deeply I care for you, no matter what the challenges that may come our way. I promise you my tenderness and undying devotion. I promise to love you loyally and passionately as long as I shall live.
Shen and Ian, your wedding ring should be the most treasured possession that you have. It's not just jewelry, it is a symbol to the world that you are spoken for, that you are married. It displays the place of priority that your beloved has in your heart and life. It reminds you to consider your partner in every decision that you make. It helps you to remember that everything you do doesn't just affect you, but impacts your spouse also. It connects you when you're apart. When you hold hands and feel your rings, it is a tangible reminder of the commitment that you've made to each other, and that commitment forever. So wear your rings proudly and let the world know your heart belongs to your beloved. So may I have the token of Ian's love for Shen? Ian, will you take this ring and place it on Shen's finger and repeat this vow after me? Shen, I give you this ring.
Shen, I give you this ring.
Wear it with love and joy.
Wear it with love and joy.
As this ring has no end,
As this ring has no end,
neither shall my love for you.
neither shall my love for you.
I choose you to be my wife,
Choose you to be my wife.
this day and forevermore.
This day and forevermore.
I have the token of Shen's love for Ian. Shen, will you take this ring and place it on Ian's finger and repeat this vow after me? Ian, I give you this ring
Ian, I give you this ring
in token of my love and devotion.
and my token of love and devotion.
And with my heart,
And with my heart,
I pledge to you all that I am.
I pledge to you that I am.
With this ring, I marry you
With this ring, I marry you
and join my life to yours.
and join my life to yours.
The wedding blessing says, now you will feel no rain, for each of you will be shelter to the other. Now you feel no cold, for each one of you will be warmth to the other. Now there will be no loneliness, for each of you will be a companion to the other. Now that you are two persons, but there's only one life before you. So go now to your dwelling places to enter into the days of your togetherness. May beauty surround you both in the journey ahead and through all the years together. May happiness be your companion, and may your days together be good and long upon the earth. So Ian and Shen, because you have committed yourselves to one another in marriage and have demonstrated this by the exchanging of vows and the giving of rings, it's by the authority vested in me by the state of Texas that I now pronounce you husband and wife. It's okay to clap. Some brides have said that this is the most important moment in all of the ceremony. The reason being is the kiss that your husband is about to give you seals all of the promises that the two of you have made to each other up until this very minute. It also seals the vows that you have just spoken to each other on this very moment. It also begins the journey of a lifetime where you'll face all of the joys and happiness and the experiences that life will hold for you. And you'll also face all of the challenges. But the wonderful thing is that you'll face them all together. Now, I pray that that is true for the two of you. But the one thing I do know is true, Ian, this is the moment that you've been practicing for. Kiss your bride.
Good kiss. Good job. Very good.
Well, you can take that. And if you will face your guests together and move on. Ladies and gentlemen, it's my privilege to introduce to you for the very first time as husband and wife, Mr. and Mrs. Mock.